football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
46-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Play fake. It's Milton. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 60 Bison. 60.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. He's going deep this time. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. A handoff right for Abanikanda. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
From the gun, here's Abani Conda. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Keely Ringo making the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. Finds the in route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. From the red zone on 1st. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. And he's the one driving it.
Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Milton now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers break the tie here in the first. A
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
You're good on the point after. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Eagles 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try the left side with a Bonnie Conda. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Eagles are in punt formation. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punt. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now, Milton. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready,
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
check.
He keeps it himself. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this one. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10. The 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's going to throw again on second down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And bring the tight end left. Passing now on second and 10. This one's to Rice out on the right side. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. Third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Abanikanda gets it going right. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Pistol give here to Dobbins. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right, just that pursuit, that want to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, We just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Back to work they go after the interception. Left side, it's caught by Rice. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Cut out left. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Works his way to the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Amani Kanda now up the middle. Still has room inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Brown adds the PAT. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. They're on it, that's intercepted! Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know, there's a flag on the play. They'll work against the blitz. Brought in. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
18, go!
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Jump off, caught by his back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. And it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19, get up. Dragon, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Milton. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 rings. 60 by.
Milton. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Hawk 70. Hawk.
The give now out of the shotgun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Princely Umemielen. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skill, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
Pass play coming here. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Kalen Carson with the tackle. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Packers' 40-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He's trying to push the field. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
To throw, Milton. He knocked it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Milton now on 3rd down. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Martin Emerson with the pick. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
On the return, this is Etienne. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60.
One final shot before the half. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's going to throw this one. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throw here, 3rd down. Taken in by Felton, left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jacorian Bennett has it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's Milton, first and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Bloom back gets the handoff. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And good forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Ready, ready?
Throwing now, Milton. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. York tacks on that extra point. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete over the middle. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Here's the snap on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's another Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to a mere that 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, Scott. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
18 Cardinal, Dragon 60.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 28. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Counter give to Etienne. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Milton sends this to the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close.
On the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
Hand off to the back. Oh, he lost the football. And the Eagles have it. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and effort, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A give up the gun to Abani Kanda. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play was at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
A give now from the gun. On the move, past the 40. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Milton. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Milton now on third down. That's cut for the first. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
60 boxes. 6.
Sticking to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're gonna haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Here's Milton, first and 10. He's going deep! Has it down close! Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body and try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Eagles 42.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
I'll throw it. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Throwing it again here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. They try to set up the screen. Dobbins. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Has it at the 7. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trailed by just a point in the fourth. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late.
The extra point is good.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers don't want to see this one go to overtime.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready?
They go right back to Etienne. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Ready? Go!
Etienne on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Track him 60. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it.
He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
18 cards.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and a lone yard coming up. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
First down, and they go right back to him. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Every eye in this place now staring directly at Cade York. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a 50-yard look from the right hash. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And folks, we're headed for overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. What a season opener we're being treated to here, Brock, as the ball is teed up. Here we go in overtime. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ready up.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Amani Conda. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down. You know, not much that he had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To throw here on first down. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. And they pick him off